On today's Daily Slab, we look at LeBron's market after another conference finals appearance. We are also going to be checking out a couple different quick news things in the NBA, and we are going to be looking at the new 2022 Select release. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. All right, welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and today's trender is LeBron James. And so LeBron is headed to his 12th conference finals in 20 years. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. 12 conference finals in 20 seasons. Absolutely incredible. He's back there with the Lakers yet again. Despite all of the terrible play at the start of the season, despite turning over basically half the roster in the middle of the season, the Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis find themselves in position to challenge for another championship. After the 2021, where it was called a Mickey Mouse Championship, now we are on to a real championship. And a lot of that had to do with the spectacular play of LeBron this year at the age of 38. And not only was he spectacular during the regular season, he was spectacular in the playoffs. Game 6 against the Warriors, the game they closed the Warriors out, the defending champs. He scored 30 points, added in 9 assists and 9 rebounds. And that 30-point game was his first 30-point playoff game since 2020, since the bubble season. So it just seems like LeBron just does not age whatsoever. And he is back where he always is, in a conference finals and hopefully making a championship. Though I could also go for Jokic making a championship. That would be fun as well. But you can see LeBron prices here, despite his really good year at the age of 38. This pretty nice, finest, I guess you call it XRC Refractor, 2002 Topps Finest XRC Refractor PSA 10. Well, this is down significantly, 56% in the last year. You can see that last sale price happening on the 11th, a little bit before they sealed the deal against the Warriors. This sold, so we'll see if another one pops up now that they're in a conference finals. And if that does, we'll see what the price is. And if it doesn't pop up then, maybe it pops up if they make it to the finals. I don't know. But I will be trying to see if this card gets sold in the next couple of weeks and what it goes for now that LeBron is in his 12th conference finals. Just an incredible number, and shows the how amazing LeBron has been for such a long time, because he's still doing it at the age of 38. In our post of the day, we've got this Select thing. You can see it there. Select has added another level to their cards. So what was originally Concourse and then Premier and then Field Level has now become Concourse, Premier, Field Level, Club Level that they introduced in 2020, and Suite Level. So Club Level wasn't enough. They had to add one more. If you add up all of those combined with all the rookies, it should come out to 500 plus base card set for all these levels combined. If that sounds terrible, you're not alone. I am right there with you. And when you factor in all of the parallels they've been adding and all of the non-numbered animal parallels they've been adding, and then you add another Suite level to that, and you can put all those parallels with that and all those base cards with that, it gets real bad. It gets real bad. Select used to be something that was, at least Aaron and I thought, was a pretty cool set. You know, no retail, hobby-only product with with their 3 levels, but not a bunch of parallels. And in the last couple of years, Panini has destroyed this product to the point where there's just a million cards of it out there, and the value just isn't there. It's just not there. I will be curious to see what it comes out at. I did see pre-order pricing for a box on eBay at like $550. So if it stays there, woof. And if it moves down, then I hope it moves down a lot. You put in that many cards, that many parallels, this should be at least half that price, if not even lower. But let me know what you think about new 2020 Select. Were you a fan of Select back in the day, 2018, or even when it came out in 2013? And are you still a fan, or have you moved off of it in search of other things because of what Panini has done to it? I would love to hear from you. And then lastly, in what's happening, we've got a couple of quick hitters. So number one, obviously the Ja Morant thing happened on Instagram Live again. Doing the same thing you did months after. Getting suspended for it is not the smartest thing in the world. But you've all heard about that, and it's been covered ad nauseum. So we will talk about it in a couple days when we see some card price movement to see if it is going down, if it's going staying stagnant. We will find out, and then we will cover that story there. So just figured I should mention it because everyone else is mentioning it. Number two, bubble teams. All of the teams that were in the bubble in that Mickey Mouse Championship, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Heat, and the Nuggets, they are all right back where they were in 2020 in the conference finals. So for everyone who was like, bubble championship LeBron, well, it's a tough day for them because they are right back at it, and I get it. The Lakers don't have the same team they did in 2020, but they do have the same two stars, LeBron and Anthony Davis, and they are back at it again. And then lastly, Doc Rivers and the 76ers, well, they got eliminated from the playoffs in Game 7, right? And that's unfortunate for Doc Rivers because that means he has lost 10 straight Game 7s in the playoffs. That's not something you want to have happen to you as a coach. It's not a good look for him. I mean, I suppose it's a good look to get your team to Game 7s a lot. It means they're playing pretty well, generally, especially if they're playing stiffer competition than and playing them better than expected. I don't know if anybody actually expected the 76ers to beat the Celtics, and they took them to Game 7. So you could look at it two ways, glass half full, glass half empty. But whatever way you look at it, Doc Rivers, I don't know if he's long for the 76ers. You lose like this after getting James Harden, after having Embiid win the MVP, and then you lose in Game 7. Embiid played terribly. James Harden played terribly. It might be time to go. So we'll see if Doc Rivers and his 10 straight losses in Game 7 is able to get to an 11th straight Game 7 loss or not. And then one last thing. It is May 16th, which means we are in the new cycle for the SGC submissions. So the next SlabStox SGC submission goes out on the 30th. If you want to get your cards in for cheap, you can check out slabstox.com/grading. We also pride ourselves on our customer service. So if you want cheap grading and good customer service, check us out, slabstox.com/grading. All right, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.